Hey there, the voice of boxing back in partnership with Loungers, of course, and here in Nottingham. What a month of May we have on UK soil. Huge shows coming up next week at the Copper Box with Johnny Fisher and Dave Allen's rematch. We've got Doncaster with Terry Harper defending her world title. We've got Glasgow with Josh Taylor and Echo Esserman. Echo Esserman, who's been in with one or two of the guys fighting tonight here in the middle of the country. Nottingham, a wonderful fight city. Harold Bomber Graham, Carl Froch, those Booth brothers, Jawed Khalik, so many coming through. But Leigh Wood really is a big hero in these parts. He's back after months of inactivity and in with Anthony Cacace, who's in super form. It's a super featherweight matchup on a massive night for boxing in Britain. Let's get out and amongst the fans. What happens tonight?
Leigh Wood, demolition, I'm telling you. I think he's just too strong. Hits too hard. I think we'll get him out of there.
50-50, whatever, I don't know. Wood wins on points.
I think Ando's going to take Cacace for the win.
Leigh Wood, he's the Carl Froch second coming.
There's something in this place that brings out the fighters and the fans.
Midlands fighters. Yeah, that's all I can say. I mean, there's something in the water, isn't there, obviously.
Cacace's going to stop him late, I think, yeah.
Leigh Wood.
Leigh Wood will win it.
Yeah. Leigh
Good
Wood.
man. Cacace by stoppage.
Yeah.
Leigh Wood. We want Leigh Wood to win.
It's going to be tough. It's going to be the toughest fight ever. But I'm looking forward to it.
Can he pull it off?
100%, 8th round.
Leigh Wood stopping him in the 9th. I think Cacace's going to have him on points, but Leigh Wood's got that power to stop him, really.
50-50.
I think they'll be all throwing bombs. I don't think it's going the distance.
Cacace by knockout?
Definitely.
Yeah, the crowd here is unbelievable. When they get singing those forest songs, the crowd gets going. There's going to be a smashing atmosphere later, and we hope Leigh Wood can pull it off.
Anthony, fantastic win, wonderful performance. I guess you just can't believe what's happened to you in the last year or two.
No, I can't. It's been magical, to say the least. I mean, third two-time world champion in a row, travelling over here, defying the odds as I've always done, and coming back home with my belt, it feels great.
Joe Cordina, then Josh Warrington, and into the Lion's Den against Leigh Wood. You looked to me in there superb. I thought it was possibly the best performance yet. Did you feel as good as that? It just seemed to flow both from southpaw to orthodox, and you seemed just to confuse him and be too good for him tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's things that I've been working on in the gym. These men don't realise how hard I can punch until they get in with me, and I genuinely believe that. Like, it's like I have serious power in my hands, and when I touch these ones, they go and they feel it, you know, and I zap their energy. So just keep putting them out there for me, and I'll keep knocking them down. That's the way it is.
It's incredible, isn't it? Because there's not that many knockouts on the record. There's so many wins. You're 36. It's just been this bizarre career where you now find yourself right on top of the world.
Well, the way I'll explain that to you is that I never had the opportunities, so I never really stayed in the gym. I always had to carry a job. I have 3 children that I have to make money, and I have to put food on the table. So sometimes my performances were based on, I'll get that win, didn't really try, never tried to stop them, and I got out. Now we're taking things serious. Things are where I am now. I have to be knocking these boys over because they're going to knock me over if I don't knock them over. So that's the way I can explain it to you.
You've got support here. I know you've got support in Italy because I've been over there. And
I've met my uncle. Yeah, my uncle picked you up. He picked you up too.
Exactly. I know you've got family there, but it's Belfast, I think, that you want to fight. A homecoming there next, potentially for a world title.
Why not? Why not? As I said before, it's like It's a dream come true. Belfast, sail out the Odyssey would be unbelievable. I did say in the press conference, sir, it's like, if I get to pick the undercard, I'll fight in Belfast. If not, I want to travel. And that's just the way it is, because there's boys in Belfast that need an opportunity, and I want to be the one to give it to them.
Are you loving life at the moment?
I'm absolutely buzzing. It's great, you know. I'm exhausted, to be fair, and I have to go now and do drug tests and stuff, so I'm just tired now, you know what I mean?
You're a lovely guy. Well done, Anthony. Good man. Top man. Top man. Well, it's coming up to 1 a.m. On Sunday morning after we've just seen Anthony Cacace stun Leigh Wood. Electric atmosphere. The D-rigging going on. This is what happens behind the scenes. The TV trucks and everything, and what a night. Really impressive performance to finish it from Anthony Cacace, who moves on and looks like he'll have a big fight, homecoming in Belfast, maybe in the summer. Leigh Wood, I just saw in the dressing room, he's absolutely gutted, but he's very accepting. You know, these things happen in boxing. He had 19 months out, maybe inactivity, maybe sharpness was lacking slightly, the move up to super featherweight, but take nothing away from Anthony Cacace, who I thought was absolutely superb. Skillful, powerful at the end, and what a great story from a guy who was delivering pizzas a few years ago and running 2 jobs and a family man, and he's found a way through, and he deserves his success. That's it. The voice of boxing is we're tired. We'll be back next week for Johnny Fisher, Dave Allen's rematch at the Copper Box. Will it become the Copper Bosch? We'll be there next Saturday. But from Nottingham, saw Carl Froch earlier as well. Good to see him. But yeah, Leigh Wood maybe thinking about the future, and Anthony Cacace will be in Belfast with him. So yeah, that's it. I think that's Team Wood. They're off. Ben Davidson just there. A gutting night for Leigh Wood, but a brilliant one for Anthony Cacace. That's boxing, and huge respect between the pair. 2 good guys, and yeah, we'll remember this night.
Call it, Adam.
That's a wrap.